All right, this isn't a video you're gonna typically get from me, but it's in continuation with something else. I'm gonna try to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Now, if any of you were here, you'll remember that at the start of last month, I had mentioned leaving my house because there was a thing of wood being put on the floor and it cost, a measly $3,000, which I say that as a joke because I don't think any regular person would think that that's something that can be afforded on a cosmetic change. But after this occurred, I was told that once this is over, everything can go back to the way it was before, that these other rooms were going to be painted the same color as mine, that mine's didn't need to be painted because it was already white, as you can clearly see from this wall. And then this same person comes in here today and says, well, I want to make sure that the wall, or rather that they can paint these. I'm like, wait a second. You want to paint a white room white? And listen, I'm putting this particular part of the wall up on the screen because you can see a little bit of chipping right there. So if they came and said, there are a couple of parts that have a little bit of, pieces chipped in a few places, little minor places, I would be okay with that because I don't have to get up and have them move everything to touch those spots up. But you're talking about painting something that is already one color, the exact same color, because the paint is quote unquote old, even though again, there's nothing wrong with it in multiple places. But this is why I said when is enough that stream, because these are the kinds of things that would never bother me. This is the kind of stuff that, I'm not going to lose sleep over. And to hear this person talk about it like it's this mandatory thing, as though they're going to get cancer because there's pieces of the wall or the paint hasn't been painted in 10 years or whatever. It's so nonsensical, And what's most frustrating is that it's again the person breaking their own word because, oh, yours is already painted. So, but then you're now reneging and going to paint over it again. So I said, I really, I just wish this was over. It's been, let's see, it started December, I think it was the 9th or the 10th. So it's been almost, in another week or two, it'll be 2 whole months of this unstable environment where you've got a bunch of people moving stuff around and painting this. And it's just, like, I don't understand why certain things can't be left alone, especially if they're not mandatory. All this talk about, it needs to look this way. No, it doesn't. You just want to waste money on something stupid. And like I said, I wouldn't care if that was the case, but because it's adversely affecting me where, you get rid of a bed that has nothing wrong with it because of its number of years, which theoretically would make it even more desired because it's built to last. And then I'm supposed to just not be bothered by any of this. So I'm pissed off. I'll try to put up the Dear John Letter Writer video tomorrow, and it sucks. It's people have had worse circumstances, but I don't see where I'm asking for anything that's that insane. Like, why paint a wall that's already the color of what you wanted painted? Again, those are the kinds of things that will never make sense to me. So have a good night, everyone, and I'll try to put this stuff up tomorrow.